Welcome aboard Bus One. Welcome to the 2024 Bus One March Madness Journey. We are on our way to Detroit, Michigan for the Midwest side of the Elite Eight. We've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Starting with our 1 seed, introduce yourself.
What's up, gamers? I'm Alec.
Oh, bro.
And then we'll go with our 2 seed.
Good morning, everyone. It's Cameron.
And our 3 seed.
Make some noise. It's Ethan.
And finally, our number 4 seed in the Midwest side.
Hi, everybody. It's Max.
Surprise!
All right. So the rules for this episode will generally be the same as what you would expect in a normal Bus One episode. So in round 1, we will be shooting free throws. In round 2, we'll be getting some layups, short jumpers. In round 3, shooting threes.
Pulls off 3-pointers.
We are playing with the buzzer this episode, and like all of my episodes, anytime someone buzzes, I will immediately stop reading the question. Well, I have to stop reading the intro now because someone buzzed. No, but yeah, I will.
Sorry,
stop
Bryce.
reading.
You just laid it up for me.
Yeah,
Nice. That's good.
Thanks, Ethan.
-1 for Cameron. That's a technical foul. Okay. And so whoever buzzes in, answers correctly first, gets the points. We'll have a couple of questions that are slightly different format. We still do have the challenge rule. So if you think that there was a foul on the play, feel free to challenge and we will go to the review. By the end of this episode, we will have 2 players moving on to the final 4. So it matters both if you finish first and second in this episode. So you just don't want to be in the bottom half. As always, no Googling or looking up any answers. All right.
But we're in a 4-way basketball game right now. It's not like one-on-one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nice. The courts cross like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's Chinese basketball. Yeah.
Cut that out.
This is on video too.
Talking about
Chinese
checkers is a
basketball.
game.
Does anyone want
Sure.
to guess what the topic is?
Basketball madness.
It's March Madness. All right.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
Terrible.
Players
This.
should react disgust now.
Oh, okay. Basketball.
I like basketball.
I know little to nothing
Skin.
about basketball.
So just to
Everything
give
I
you,
learned about basketball, I learned from Bryce. So that either gives me a leg up or a
don't think
huge
that's fair.
disadvantage.
He's been setting you up for the last 6 years of your friendship
Yeah.
just to tear you down
This
right
is
here.
the biggest alley
grooming you.
in history.
Bryce will always have one question that is designed to trigger me anyway. So I don't think the advantage goes that far.
I don't think I intentionally did that this episode. So you will.
That we know of.
So if you're triggered, it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or
All
is
right,
that
Alex.
just? Am I just saying that?
That
Yeah.
usually happens when Bryce doesn't host too, I guess. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
Max is just an
Now that
angry
I'm thinking
person.
about it.
So to
Max
give
just
you
cares a lot.
To give
Yeah.
you all context, I think the first games for the tournament are the first 4, and they start on March 19th of this year. So, anyway, any questions about anything, I guess, before we jump right into it?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Very many,
Put
but
me on the line. Get me on the line.
All right.
Put me
So
in,
we're starting
coach.
with some competitive free throws.
Let's go.
The first round, all 5 questions are multiple choice.
sweet.
If you buzz in, I will stop reading the answers, just so everyone knows that. All right, question number 1, free throw attempt number 1, I should say. The very first NCAA basketball tournament involved 8 schools playing a single elimination tourney all the way back in March of 1939. Which of the following facts about 1939 is false?
This is very similar to the Seinfeld episode.
A. The Time magazine's Man of the Year was Joseph Stalin. B. Germany invaded France in 1939 as a part of World War II. C. Siam officially changed its name to Thailand. Or D. The original Wizard of Oz was released. We got Ethan first. Free throw attempt number 1.
I'm gonna feel bad if I don't say that Stalin being the man of the year is an awful thing to do. So I'm gonna say that.
Oh, off the rim. That is incorrect.
He was
It was
our buddy
just-
back then.
Oh,
It
I
was
definitely
just
we had a
thought.
couple of years where he was our buddy.
Everybody loves
Fun
Stalin.
fact: the year before, Hitler was the
Oh my-
Time Magazine's
Wow.
Man of the Year.
2 misses.
Time
in a row.
has
years,
no
baby.
misses.
Those
Oh
aged
my gosh.
badly.
Who was Time Magazine Person of the Year last year?
like
I'm
Pol
sorry.
Pot.
Muammar al-Gaddafi.
Oh no.
I think
We
they've
need like a
gotten
watch
away
list out
from.
for Time Magazine.
Dictators and literally
They worked-
Vladimir Putin.
From my understanding,
This
I
is
think.
Forbes list of top 100
Wait,
dictators.
wasn't it the Ukrainian?
Zelensky.
Zelensky.
I think it was him.
That's risky.
That can't go badly.
Very polarizing.
All right. Anyway, Cameron.
This is what is false about the year of 1939.
Correct.
I want to say The Wizard of Oz came out later, so I'm going D.
And you airballed that one, so that's pretty embarrassing.
Damn.
Airball to 3.
Wizard of Oz was
sucks.
1939.
Okay.
Alec, you got 50-50.
50
Or the pity points go to Max.
Can you remind me? We talked a long time about Stalin and I forgot.
B.
Wait, are you telling me the last person just gets the points?
Yep. Be better.
Okay.
These are free throws. These should be able to get this. B. Germany invaded France in 1939 as a part of World War II. Or C. Siam officially changed its name to Thailand in 1939.
Okay. I feel like the Siam to Thailand thing was later, but I also feel like you could be tricking me on because didn't they invade Poland first?
That is a true fact, Alec.
That is true.
I'm gonna go Siam to Poland.
That's
Siam-
not an
Siam to
option.
That's valid. Yep.
Hitler invaded Thailand.
That was in the
Siam to
50s.
Thailand.
That was in the 50s.
Okay. Alec lines up for the shot and shanks it off the front of the ring.
Oh my! Not the pity
Alright.
points. Not
I
the
backed
pity
myself
points.
out of it.
I'm gonna go with Germany did not invade France in 1939.
That is correct, but can you tell me why? Can you tell me any more detail?
Oh,
Or
I
your
can't
point.
remember the year.
I'm so stupid. I keep thinking this one was like, which one is true? That's why I said the Thailand one.
No, it's which one is false.
Nope.
Did they invade? I don't remember. I don't.
They
I'm not good
invaded
with dates.
Poland
They invaded
in
Poland, right?
1939.
Yeah, you guys were on the right track. Alec, your logic was great.
I know, that's why I'm mad. I was like, oh yeah, but I don't think it's that one because I think they invaded Poland.
I thought they invaded Poland.
You gotta focus when you're
before,
shooting
but-
free throws. You
I
can't get
know.
distracted.
No, they invaded Poland in 39 to kick off World War
I saw
II.
one of those blow up things in the student
and
section.
then
I got
France
so
was like
distracted.
7 months
Yeah.
later.
France, Poland was September 1st, 1939 is when they started the invasion there. And they invaded France and the Netherlands and Luxembourg all on May 10th, 1940.
So I was
Oh.
almost correct with
Pretty close.
exactly 7 years or 7
Yeah.
months.
It's almost like you
So
could have gotten
bad.
that question right. And then
Yeah,
Almost.
well,
Almost.
we start the game
Thanks,
with
though.
1 point for Max.
you're welcome, Max.
I love
Good
that I
job.
was very clearly the farthest away from getting that right and just reluctant.
Just
to
like
it.
basketball,
Well,
I guess we just
true.
give pity points out.
You gotta
It's an
make
upset.
your free throws. It's part of the game. You gotta make them.
Make your free throws.
All right. Question number 2. The school with the most NCAA basketball championships is UCLA, who has a whopping 11. Wow! All but one of those championships, including 7 years in a row, all took place in the 60s and early 70s. Correctly choose which of the following was invented in the 1960s or 70s. So to be very clear, only one was invented in the 60s or 70s. The rest were all invented in different decades. Make sense?
Got it.
Yeah.
Alec, you good?
Ethan just goes,
I'm focused.
Okay. A, the computer mouse. B, photocopier. C, disposable cameras. Or D, color television. Max,
Gonna go with disposable cameras.
that is incorrect. Disposable cameras were invented in 1986. Camel Ron.
Well, shoot, that was going to be my answer too. I'm sorry, Bryce. You said A was the computer mouse,
Correct.
B was the photocopier,
Yep.
C was the disposable camera, and D was, can you,
Color television.
color television. They definitely had color television in the 70s. Photocopier. The fax machine was invented in like the late 1800s, so the photocopier should come.
Right.
I don't think that's right.
That's
It
right.
is true. That's a true fact.
Are you
The
thinking
fax
about
machine
the
was
printing
invented in
press?
like
I'm looking
1890
this up
something.
right now because I don't know if I believe
I'm
that.
100% positive.
I mean, I guess there were phones around, and it goes through
and it
phone
uses the
lines.
same signals.
So
Um,
Stalin and Hitler were faxing
crazy.
people on the front lines.
The electric printing telegraph, 1843. That's crazy.
No
oops.
You get no
Yeah.
You
points
said
for that.
late 1800s, though, so actually.
Okay, well, at least I knew it was the 1800s.
Cameron, your 10-second violation is about to go.
Photocopier. I'm sorry, what was D again?
So color television.
It's A.
That is correct. It is the computer mouse.
Dang it.
Nice.
Yeah, nice job on that one.
Thanks.
The original computer mouse used two wheels, one in the X and one in the Y direction. And they also experimented with pointing devices using other parts of the body too. So like including like head-mounted devices that are attached to your chin or nose. And I'm just like, we could have had a completely different computer experience. If it went, like, all right, time to work. Gotta put on my headgear.
That's what the
to,
Apple
like-
Vision Pro is.
Yeah.
We're just
Apple-
going back
have
to
you
that.
have you guys seen anyone with an Apple Vision Pro yet?
Not in real life.
Not in real life.
Nor
I think
I.
a lot of people are returning them.
Yeah, because
Really?
it's like $5,000.
Yeah, it's $3,500,
People
and
are
most
the
of them are
glass
like,
breaks.
"This is really cool, but I have a headache after like 10 minutes of using
Yeah.
this as well."
I've seen old videos. It's very funny.
Yeah, they're not practical.
There was someone who got married, and the husband like insisted on wearing an Apple Vision Pro,
no.
even though the bride was like, "Please don't do this." He did, and the pictures of their wedding are like so bad.
Oh.
It's awful.
Instant divorce. Instant
Well,
divorce.
at her second wedding, maybe her husband will not do that.
Yeah, or maybe
rough.
everyone will be wearing them by
We'll
then.
have our Apple Vision
Oh.
contact lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
everyone,
we're
it
getting
will look
chipped
like
up,
they're on the
man.
moon.
We're getting chipped up.
We're getting chipped up.
I
Chip
sure
You
me
don't
up,
need a
Elon.
venue. We'll just sit in this school cafeteria, and we've cleared all the tables out, and they're folded up against the wall. But we can put our venue anywhere.
All right. We're going to move on to question number 3 now. One of the most wild games in March Madness history took place in the Elite Eight of 1992, when Duke and Kentucky traded blows before Christian Laettner would make a basket as time was expiring to send Kentucky home. Which of the following celebrities also calls Kentucky home? So they were born there, to be clear. A. Johnny Depp. B. Liam Neeson. C. Cameron.
Oh, wait. It was who calls it home, who doesn't call it home?
Oh,
No.
my
Who was born?
Well, it's definitely not Liam Neeson because he's British. So Johnny Depp.
You're just gonna buzz and not hear the other two options?
Yeah. I
Well, you
thought
did.
I thought the question was who isn't from Kentucky.
Oh, well, it makes me mad because you're correct.
That's crazy.
Johnny Depp's from Kentucky.
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
No, you didn't.
I was waiting for you to say Jennifer Lawrence because I know she's.
That's
from
why he
Kentucky.
stopped. That's why he
I
stopped.
thought about
it.
putting Jennifer Lawrence, but the trick with this one is you should have known the other three were all foreign celebrities. Because the other two options are Shania Twain, who's
Yep.
Canadian,
Yes,
And-
Not foreign.
Keith Urban, who's Australian.
Australian. I think I could have gotten that one.
All right. Well, I feel better about you getting the point then.
Right, yeah.
Great job,
All right.
Cameron.
Cameron is shooting 67% from the line so far, so
That's
that's
pretty
Not
good.
bad.
That's crazy for a 2 seed.
yeah. Max is 1 for 1.
I know nothing
but,
about basketball.
Not getting to line very much. So, all right. We are on to question number 4. Starting in 1982, CBS Sports obtained broadcast television rights to the tournament, replacing NBC. Which of the following TV shows also is a current program on CBS? A. Law and Order. B. Grey's Anatomy. C. Cameron again.
It's Law and Order.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
I will read the,
Thank goodness.
All
Wait, was
the
the question
options
is or
again.
isn't?
I will
gosh.
read the question again. Which of the following
That's awesome.
TV shows also is a current program on CBS?
Damn it.
A. Law and Order. B. Grey's Anatomy. C. MasterChef. Or D. NCIS. Ethan.
So I've noticed a theme, and it's what you don't expect, at least for me, has been the correct answer. So I'm going to go with Master Chef.
That is incorrect.
Didn't work.
The logic was sound, but it just
Ethan's
broke
gotta
down. Ethan.
Get into the practice on those free throws.
Yeah, I'm bad.
All right, Max.
I'm going to go with NCIS.
NCIS is correct.
I knew that
Nice.
one.
Two for two.
That's
All
crazy.
right.
4 seed? What?
Well, it's free throws. Everyone should make these.
Right.
Yeah, if you let me guess, I'll
Upset.
try to make it. Dang.
You gotta get the line,
Cinderella
Alec.
story.
Gotta get to the line.
I know.
All right. Question number 5. There are many small schools that have the chance to make a name for themselves in the tourney. Which of the following school names is not a Division I men's basketball program? Does everyone understand the
terrible.
premise of the question?
Yeah.
It's not.
Is or isn't?
Is not.
Okay,
I think the
okay.
issue is there's so many multiple choice. I'm like, what am I supposed to be assessing
Sorry,
here?
just to confirm, who
Oh
is
my
not a Division I school?
Yes.
Got it. Thank
Got it.
you.
But Liam
All right.
Neeson is British, though.
He is.
Got it.
Actually, he may be Welsh.
He's from Northern Ireland.
Well, I was in the right country.
Nope.
I was in the right.
Let me read the options. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's a
Nice.
hot take.
Here we go. All right.
Northern Ireland.
Option
Oops.
A.
This has come up multiple times recently.
Cameron. Option A. Alcorn State University. B. Pepperdine University. C. Macquarie University. Or D. Colgate University.
This may as well be a complete guess.
Cameron.
Pepperdine is not Division One.
That is incorrect. They are. They're a very small school out in California and the West Coast Conference. Max.
Can you repeat A?
Alcorn State University.
I'm going to go with C.
C is correct. Max gets it again.
Is that
Oh
Macquarie?
my.
Macquarie University
That's what I was gonna say.
is a university in Sydney, Australia.
Huh?
Wow.
What? And that's D1?
It's
No,
not
it's
D1
not.
because
It's
it's not
not.
in the American.
God, stop asking this type of question.
Well, this is the end
so
of round one
annoying.
and
His
the
brain.
end of the multiple choice.
Thank
Those were
God.
very hard to keep track of.
His brain
Yeah.
is
Was it really? Was it really that
Yes.
hard
Yes,
to keep track
it
of?
I
was.
did,
It was,
not,
Bryce.
I did not have a problem keeping up with the
I think
premise
it's
of these
just-
questions.
I think it's just
You
you.
switched back and forth. It's so
I
hard.
switched. There's only 2 that were no. The rest were all yes.
Right.
You started
Bryce,
no,
that's
yes, 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 no.
Bryce, that's 2 out of 5.
It's like a very common type of trivia question.
It's
though.
not that complicated.
I know it's not complicated, but when you only have the audio to try to process through it, it's hard.
Yeah,
Man,
Bryce, make a
the one
slideshow
seed
next
is
time.
really complaining here.
Yeah, he's
It's
like,
like
yeah,
he's yelling at the
Izzo-
refs.
We got
He's
Izzo
yelling at the
complaining
refs
to the
right now.
refs right
Blaming the
now.
refs. Yeah.
You don't win games by making 2 free throws. We'll just say that. You win games
But
by
sometimes
by
that's how you
draining
win, you know?
threes. in
This guy's
rounds.
a three.
You
He's a
win
three
games
shooter.
by making 3 free throws as the 4 seed, actually.
Oh.
Not 2.
All right,
you got 3?
so
Okay.
let's go to our first commercial break.
And we're officially at the end of round 1 for the Midwest region of the Bus 1 March Madness tourney. Rich, what are you seeing out there tonight?
Well, I'm seeing some passionate play from all 4 contestants. Props to Max for getting to the line and getting it down.
I agree. We'll see how things shake out for the 1 and 2 seeds who haven't had much of a showing so far. But on to our main story for the half. We've got a winner for last week's audience question. Let's go to Gene Sterator for the verdict.
Well, guys, I'm reading here that the first mathematician to calculate pi to the first 3 digits was Archimedes, and I'm seeing that Mr. Nilt wrote in with that correct answer, so I believe that is who will get those 3.14 points.
Thanks, Gene. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Congrats to Mr. Nilt. Rich, what have you got for this week's question?
Tonight, I'm wondering what our audience knows about some recent March Madness upsets. Lots of anticipation heading to the first round to see if Purdue will be able to turn things around after being only the second 1 seed to lose to a 16 seed last year. Speaking of, who was the 16 seed that upset Purdue? Again, who was the 16 seed that upset Purdue in the first round of last year's tourney?
Well, that's a great question, Rich. We'll just have to see what our audience writes in. Folks, be sure to comment on this week's Instagram post at Bus1Trivia or comment on the poll on Spotify to have a chance at winning a point. Be sure to follow Bus1 and tell a friend about the show while you're at it.
That does it for the halftime show. Let's send it back to Bryce and the gang in Detroit for some more trivia action. Only on Bus One Trivia.
Welcome back to the Bus One March Madness tourney, where things have gotten underway. To recap so far, Max has taken the early lead with 3 points, followed closely with Cameron with 2 points. And Alec and Ethan have not yet to score for their team. All right. The next round is all short answer. So no more complaining from the top seeds.
I hate the refs.
I hate the refs.
All right. So for question 6, so we'll get to in a second, there is no buzzing.
Whoa.
Everyone has the opportunity. Well, Cameron buzzed, so I'm going to stop the question. Cameron, feel free to answer.
Oh my God.
You didn't ask the question. You didn't start asking the
You
question.
buzzed?
Hey, fuck around and find out, Cameron.
You said no buzzing. That doesn't mean that precludes me from buzzing.
Okay, cool. I agree. This is a technical. Feel free to attempt your free throw and give me an answer. I'll give you another answer. No, I won't. It doesn't work that way. This is it.
Bryce, do you have a list of basketball puns next to you?
No,
or these
this
will
is just
fall
off the top of the head.
Dude, what?
You buzzed in, Cam. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Remember when the buzzer was a sacred thing? It meant you had an answer to give. I remember those things.
I'm making it sacred again today. Putting a foot down. Cameron, you gotta give me something. Or you're just not taking the shot.
The Peloponnesian War.
Okay.
That's good. That's good though. That's good though. That might go in. That might go in.
So only one person will get these points. You are going to be writing something down, and the closest will get the points. Okay? All right. As I previously mentioned, the first NCAA tournament was in 1939. However, the NCAA didn't hold a women's version of the tournament until what year?
What year is the Peloponnesian War?
Can you repeat the year that the men's tournament started?
The first men's tournament was 1939. Tell me
Okay.
when everyone's written something down,
I've written it down.
and then you're going to hold up your answer to the camera
Jump
so I
ball.
know you're not fibbing. All right. Alec, show us your answer.
1978.
Okay, I can't quite read it, but I believe you. 1970. I guess you're going first, so that's what it is. 1978. Ethan.
I can't.
Just say it.
Bus one. Nope.
1966.
Yes. 1966. I'm glad that worked.
All right. So you said 78, 66, and Max.
1972.
Okay, so all pretty close to each other. Cameron, what would you have guessed, just out of curiosity?
Honestly,
Whatever years the
honestly,
wars
Bryce,
were.
I would have gone probably 94.
Okay, so that's good, because that means the same person get the points for this one. So we have first points on the board for Alec.
Oh my God.
Correct answer is 1982.
Wow.
Did you just say women?
Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
Women's Month.
I thought
Happy
I
Women's
was
Month,
like
Women's History
picking a
Month.
late year.
Yeah.
Still 10 years after I thought.
Yeah.
Well, I know Caitlin Clark just beat the record for NCAA, but there's somebody else who they didn't have an NCAA women's thing yet. And she hasn't broken that record yet.
Wow.
And I was like, that was in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah. All right, cool. Moving on to question number 7. Every year, one of the most exciting aspects of the tournament is figuring out which small school is going to be this year's Cinderella story. One of my favorite Cinderella stories was the Rodgers and Hammerstein 1997 adaptation, with Brandy Norwood as Cinderella and Bernadette Peters as the wicked stepmother. Who plays the fairy godmother in this version of the story? I'm sorry.
You said 1974?
1997.
Who plays
Sorry, I was
the
still the
fairy
last question.
godmother?
Alec, you got it?
Nope. I'm gonna say what's that person's name? Ethel Merman.
No.
That's a good guess.
Does no one know the movie that I'm talking about? It's
Nope.
No.
Okay, interesting. Well, then I guess we'll see who gets it. We'll go Charlie Chaplin if no one gets it, I guess. Cameron.
Stand by Ethel Merman.
Goldie Hawn?
Who?
Kurt Russell's wife? Goldie Hawn?
No.
Okay.
I think we're too far in the past, Cameron.
She was alive in
1997.
1997.
All right.
She's still alive now.
Shaking these layups. Max.
Bette Midler.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
This is
I'm
so
embarrassing.
just
sorry.
naming people that I know.
I'm naming actresses who
Ethan.
were alive in the 90s.
Cinderella.
Oh, explicitly the worst answer
Cinderella
to give.
played
Your answer
the
is
godmother.
Cinderella. Okay. I don't
That's
even know who to
right.
give points to. I can't give
Let's
points
do it.
to
Let's
this
do a
one.
second round, Bryce. We
Okay,
could.
I'll give you a hint.
That'll help.
It's like a well-known singer. It's like a
Well-known
pop singer.
Pop singer.
Okay, no, we're going in order
A
still.
well-known pop singer.
Oh, well, yeah, 1997.
I got this.
All right, Alec,
I don't know.
just anyone. I will judge. you.
Madonna.
It is not Madonna.
Cher.
I know.
It's not Cher.
That seems like a reasonable answer.
Celine Dion.
Oh no,
That's what.
rough.
Stop
Ethan,
being
guys,
so disappointed.
so
No
mad
one
at
would
us.
know this but you.
No, it's
No,
our
this
fault.
is a well-known
it's
movie.
our fault.
No,
it's not. It's sorry. It's not even a movie. It was made for TV. But anyway,
we
Ethan,
named three of the most famous
This is
female
a
pop
famous
singers of
made
all
for
time.
TV
Famous
Yes.
made for TV Cinderella
The
adaptation.
only
That's
made
Bryce's
for
favorite.
TV movie I can name is High School Musical. Like,
Ethan, give me your answer.
What about Minutemen?
I was gonna say Celine Dion, so I'll just say
Say Goldie
Adele.
Hawn.
Adele.
Oh my God.
She would make a great fairy godmother. That's a great
I
answer.
will say Adele was a better guess than Cinderella. That's probably closer.
I have no clue.
No one gets the points.
Average
No
or
one
two
gets the
answers, who
points.
gets it?
No one gets it. I'm not giving points for this one.
Wow.
The correct
Fair.
answer is Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
There it is. It's a
I
very
remember
famous.
that one.
That was on
Very
the tip of my
famous.
tongue. That was on the tip of my tongue.
Very
there.
famous. The four of us have all collectively never heard of this.
Well,
So
it's your
it's
fault.
not quote very
Get in the
famous.
comments.
Before I was born.
If you're listening, get in the comments.
I
Let
think
me know
Cher
if
is the
you got this
closest.
question.
I think Cher
I
is
really
the
hope this
closest
is
to
a
Whitney
Bryce-
Houston.
Only
Advice
thing.
for the future when writing questions, remember that your interests are like 30 years older than your actual age, and no one is going to get it.
Quote Bryce on a previous episode. I like to write my questions to pander to the audience and to the contestants.
Yeah. Well, because you were
Made
making
for
fun of
TV.
me last time
You know what?
for doing
Leave
video
in the
game
comments.
questions.
Yeah,
If
because
we're
you did
wrong-
the bread video game, which
So-
was also a you experience,
No
not
more.
a universal experience.
No more video game questions. Now you get 1997 Cinderella.
All right,
That's so
Let's
much
go.
She's going the
better.
opposite
Let's go.
direction.
Hey, Bryce, who played Cinderella in that movie?
I told you already. Brandon Norwood.
Brandon Norwood.
Brandy Norwood.
Brandy Norwood. Everyone knows her.
I don't expect you to know her. If you,
Right.
Right, who knows her? But everyone knows the Whitney Houston was the favorite.
Yeah.
That's
Guys.
common knowledge.
Get in
You're
the
telling me that
comments.
Charlie
Get in
Chaplin
the
rules don't
comments.
apply there?
Yeah,
No,
get in the
I was too
comments.
disappointed. All right,
Get in
we're
the
moving
comments,
on.
say if you knew it or not, and the year you were born. Because I guarantee it's all going to be people. It's like, oh yeah, I love that movie. Born in '82. Like,
Well,
Sometimes you miss layups.
all right.
True.
Question number 8.
Sometimes the refs are just blind, though.
In 2004, and then again in 2014, the University of Connecticut Huskies became the first and only Division I school to win both the men and women's national championship in the same year. Known for their long, thick fur and pointed ears, Huskies belong to what type of dog breed? Cameron.
I don't know what
So
that means.
I feel like this could go. I'm going to say working dogs.
Yeah, I was like, what,
okay.
what type of
I'll
category
be
are you
more
looking for?
clear. It's like, yeah, like the name of the group of dogs that, like, specifically.
Working dogs.
No, so I'll
It doesn't
give you,
change my
I'll give you a
answer.
different one.
Proletariat
wait, can I
dogs.
guess without the list if I think I have a guess and other people need a list?
Yeah. Well, hold on, Alec. Do you have a guess first?
Well, I had a similar question, but I was just going to give it a shot. But if you're going to give us more specific, I'm not going to guess yet.
I'm
Okay,
just
Max.
going to guess, shoot from the hip. Is it from the Malamute family?
It is not, but that is the right type of thinking. They all come from the same type of dog. Like
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So almost
Oh.
like golden retriever, but like retriever.
like
family.
retrievers, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cameron,
Huskies.
The ski family.
All right, I'll give you multiple
Cinderella.
choice.
That's good. Save
Adele.
that. Save that.
Yeah, if we could get a multiple choice for this one, Bryce,
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna clear the buzzers and you have to re-buzz in because now it's multiple choice. All right.
wait, is it
Am
which
I
one
allowed
is or which
to
one is
buzz in, or
not?
do I have to go last?
Um.
I can go last. I already guessed.
All right.
And I felt
Yeah.
confident with my guess. So.
Okay. Cool. So huskies belong to which group of dogs? A. Spitz. B. Retriever. C. Terrier. Or D. Spaniel.
Oh my.
Ethan.
What was? No, wait. No, it's Spitz.
Five.
Multiple choice is so fun.
You
It's
have
Spitz.
Spitz. It is Spitz.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I've never
That's
heard
ridiculous.
of that. What
Oh,
is
really?
a Spitz?
a husky.
It's a type
Okay.
of dog.
Thank
That's
you.
what I least expected. That's what I
They-
least expected to be
they
the
have-
answer.
I didn't even write the multiple choice for that one. I just pulled it for somewhere. But yeah, they all have long, thick fur and pointed ears and muzzles. So other types are the Pomeranian, Keeshond, Samoyed,
Dijon, muskrat.
Fluffy
There you
pointy
go.
ear dogs.
Nice. Let's go.
All right, question number 9. Michael Jordan was one of the most famous NBA basketball players in history. However,
them.
he first came to fame in college, where he sank the game-winning shot in the championship for which university? Max.
University of North Carolina.
That is incorrect.
Really? Did he play for a
Alex.
different school first?
Okay, what's that other one? That's right next.
Nice.
Duke.
That is also incorrect.
Dang it.
Cameron.
UCLA.
No. Ethan. We'll go back around.
For some reason, I know it's wrong, but for some reason, I'm just feeling Penn State.
It is not Penn State.
Feeling it, though.
All right, we'll go back around. Max, do you have a second guess?
I totally blanked
no,
on
not
who we're
really,
even
because
talking
I
about.
thought for sure he went to UNC, so I don't really have another guess. I don't know.
Who is this?
Dayton.
MJ?
It's
Michael
not
Jordan?
Dayton. Alec,
Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
what university?
Oh.
Did you just guess without knowing?
Yeah, I totally my dog was barking. I was like
Okay.
spaced out while you were reading.
What family of dog does Greta belong to, Alec?
Corgi? Let's see.
That's a breed, Alec. We're looking
Yeah, you
for.
dumbass.
Is she like a terrier?
Sorry, I know the
Is
more
she-
specific answer.
My answer is too specific.
I'm gonna go with.
Like 5 seconds.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm trying to think of another school. Like,
There's so many.
well, I know it's
This
not
is
Big
giving
Ten.
me the name a woman.
I know it's not Big Ten.
That's hard enough.
Let's just UConn, I guess.
It is not UConn.
The Ohio State University.
No. It's not
You just said it's not Big Ten.
Ethan.
It could be. I just think it's not Big Ten.
Is it like somewhere in Georgia State or something?
It is not Georgia State.
Bryce,
no.
you're going to have to Charlie Chaplin this one. Physical location.
Do you want me to do that?
No,
I can
because
do
it'll
it right
go to
now.
Max.
Go for a third round, and whoever's physically closer.
No, I think I'm gonna call it right now. I think I like your first point. So it's gonna go to Ethan because the correct answer is Florida.
Florida?
Let's go. I knew that.
Like Gators?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
That Florida was also
They have a basketball team?
Florida was also the last team, not the same year, but they were the last team to go back to back in like 2006, 2007.
Can you tell me I'm not crazy in that he also at some point
He was at
UNC? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, was he just never?
well,
at
that's
that
why I was
school?
like,
And
oh, Michael Jordan.
made
I can't
that
think of
up.
him in any other jersey besides. Like,
Yeah, no,
the
I always
UNC
just
jersey.
thought he was a UNC player.
Yeah.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
Okay. Question number 10. Those went to Ethan, right?
Yeah. How is Ethan now in the lead?
Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Two questions.
What do you mean by that?
That he didn't answer correctly, I might add.
If you looked at Ethan's expression, he is just as surprised as you.
No,
He lobbed it up there and it
Bacon
went
Man.
in.
This
Remember,
is all skill.
2 people are moving on, so you could go in for second too.
Yeah, I'm too far ahead now.
Question number 10.
You have 4 points.
This is another one where I think I'm going to have you write down your answer before we'll give it to one person. The number that a team is given when they're placed on the bracket is called their seed. In 2008, a team of Russian scientists discovered some seeds buried by the Glima River. They were able to successfully germinate the seeds, making them the oldest viable seeds ever to be grown. Roughly how long had the seeds been frozen in the permafrost?
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yep.
Were these seeds buried by humans or just by nature?
You said by a river, right?
Yeah, the river didn't bury the seeds. I meant, did a person put the seed there, or was it like just a naturally occurring thing that had?
Were they in a
I do know the
container?
answer to this. Do I give? Well, I guess I'll give it to all of
I
you.
feel like no.
And then you can adjust your answer accordingly.
All
They
right.
were buried by ancient squirrels.
Oh,
Ancient squirrels. Ooh.
That's helpful. That's helpful, actually.
Scrat.
Yo, that's
It's
crazy.
Literally.
I'm just imagining the acorn is what they found.
All right. Is everyone ready?
I might add a
Sure.
0 to my answer.
I'm ready, Bryce.
All right, we'll go to different order. We'll go Cameron first.
26 million.
26
Oh my god.
I didn't think it was that crazy.
That was high.
That's a little high.
Were there even like plant life on the earth by then?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a different era.
What are you talking about? There's plant life on the earth
after
300
dinosaurs.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
well within the range of mammals existing and seeds.
But well,
Just
I don't know
really
about
far
ancient
back.
squirrels.
Just really far back.
I don't know. Dinosaurs
they're
existed like
really
300 million years
Yeah.
ago. I say 26 million, and everyone goes, "Are you stupid? Mammals exist?" Like it's completely
just- we'll
reached.
go-
That was
Ethan,
It's
that
just
was
like 2 orders of magnitude higher than I thought.
100,000.
100,000.
no way.
Is that what you put, Alec?
All right, they both have 100,000.
Oh, interesting.
Max?
Interesting.
I went on the low end, I guess. I went 20,000.
Max, you are the closest.
Damn it.
It is
Dang.
30,000 years old. So
That's pretty
That's
close.
not an ancient squirrel.
Yes, it is.
30,000 years ago?
In terms of the evolutionary scale, that's just a fucking squirrel, dude.
Don't ask for clarifying questions next time.
Modern humans existed 100,000 years ago. You're
Yeah,
telling
but
me that the fucking
Cameron,
squirrel has
you
changed
would
that
call
much? And
Hold on.
humans 30,000 years ago ancient humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it like ancient
It just
Egypt.
means
that was
old.
not
Homo
26
sapien.
million years ago. Did you just say the
you're
species
thinking-
that we
actually-
are as if
actually-
that was like also an argument?
Actually, Cameron, you are mistaken because ancient
Homo
is different than
sapiens.
prehistoric.
But
You
Cameron,
I agree with that,
you
Alec. Good
neglect
point.
to think of Homo erectus, though.
Yes.
I'm just upset about how people laughed at my 26 million. That's a totally reasonable thing for a seed to be around from.
You're right. I feel you, but that's
I think there's
prehistoric.
been a lot of like warming and cooling periods since that time.
I'm going to bury a fucking seed,
know?
and in 26 million years, someone else is going to get asked this question, and they'll know.
No, they won't. We won't
Yes,
be
they
around
will.
by then.
Yeah, shut up, Bryce.
They'll
They'll
watch
know
the
the answer
podcast.
because they will have listened to the the most popular podcast of our time.
When the Bus One Galactic Empire takes over, this will be.
When we finally dethrone Joe Rogan as the podcast king.
Well, let's set this up.
the
Long-term
violent coup.
animosity towards Joe Rogan.
Get him on the pod.
gonna get him.
Get him on the pod. That's what I'm saying.
Get him on the buzz.
So we can kill him.
I'll do the Joe Rogan episode.
Austin, Texas.
Let's do a recap of our game so far. So, everyone say what your points are. I guess I don't know. I'm struggling. I was trying to think of a fun basketball thing to do.
Golly goodness.
You have to say it because it's
2.
still audio. All right, Cameron's at 2.
2.
4.
5.
All right, so it's still very much anyone's game. We are coming down to the final minutes, round 3. For question 11, it is a buzzing question, but you only have 10 seconds to provide your full answer. Oh my goodness. If you buzz in and do not have an answer prepared, I will
Is
go
it
to
multiple
the next
choice?
contestant. It is not multiple choice.
Okay.
You'll see why I'm doing it that way.
Interesting. Okay.
But please make sure you have your answer ready when you buzz in, basically.
Yes, sir.
All right. Question 11 for the 3. The line's up, and while it wasn't always the case, the NCAA tournament is now made up of a total of 68 teams. The number 68 is notable because it is the largest known number to be the sum of 2 prime numbers in exactly 2 different ways. Provide the 2 sets of prime numbers that both add up to 68.
Oh, 2 sets? Oh, shit.
2 sets of prime numbers that both add up to 68. We'll leave the space in here too so that the audience has enough time to think about the numbers as you do.
68?
68. For those listening, 3 people are writing things down and Cameron is staring up into the ether. Okay, Max is buzzed in. You have 10 seconds.
I'm going to go with 17 plus 51 and 19 plus 49.
That is incorrect.
Bummer. I didn't actually check if they were primes.
Yeah, okay.
So
I was like,
one of the larger numbers might not be 51's divisible by 3, isn't it? Bummer.
And also, I don't want to give it away, but 49.
49's divisible by 7, right? This is hard.
Yeah, this
It
is
is
tough.
hard.
I haven't found a single pair yet.
Oh, really?
I don't
neither.
know my
I
prime
haven't
numbers
found
that
one.
well.
I'm just listing prime numbers.
Okay, I guess we'll drop it to...
Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, I just got 1, I think.
Never mind, I'll hold off because I was going to say we'll drop it to 1, but... Yeah, I figured
I'm literally just listing the prime numbers all the way up to 68.
Might be tough.
I should have
If I
taken
can
my
get
time.
one,
I
do
thought
I
it was
get-
going to be quick.
Does anyone else have one yet?
No.
Cameron?
I'm getting close. I
Getting
don't
close.
Nice.
think I
Getting
have it yet.
close.
I think the way it's going,
I'll
Alec would
keep
get
trying,
there first
but-
anyway. So, Alec, go ahead, buzz in, give me the one.
I believe it's 31 and 37 is one of them.
That is one of them. That's correct.
Oh, that's what I was working on that one.
Yeah, I just got in there.
Okay, you can keep working for the second one, or we can say Alec gets the points.
No.
Is it? No. Is 67 prime? No. right?
No.
Got it.
All right, Cameron.
47 and 11.
That is incorrect.
And it also does not add up to 68.
That's awesome.
Is it 57 and 11?
57 and 11?
No.
I have a guess.
All right, Ethan.
27 and 41.
Nope.
Dang it.
27 is divisible by 9.
All right.
All right, I think I'm going to call it.
What's it? What's the other one?
If you got
I couldn't get
the
there.
other one before the contestants, put it in the comments. The other one is 7 and 61.
Oh, I was close to that. I literally wrote down 51 and 17, and I was like, 51's divisible. Like, I can't do that one.
All right, well, nice job, Alec. You at least got one of them. It's pretty tough. I almost
get
put that
All
later
3
on.
points?
Yep, I'll give you 3.
Oh, wow.
I knew going into it, there's a possibility that it was going to be pretty tough.
That was hard. I was so stressed. That was throwing me back to like when you had to do the times tables timed in like
Yeah.
elementary school, and I had performance anxiety.
So
I literally wrote down the first 2 prime numbers that came to my head, and then the other number I was like, that could be prime. I'm not going to check. I'm just going to buzz it.
for the next question, I'm a little bit of a conundrum because someone already gave the answer in this episode.
26 million years.
So I think I'm going to slightly...
Cinderella.
Was it Cinderella? Was it Cinderella?
Is it the
Yeehaw.
Caitlin Clark one? Is it the Caitlin Clark one?
It is the Clayton Clark one, so I'm going to change it slightly, but I think someone should be able to still get it. All right, question 12. Passing the previous record of 3,667 points, Caitlin Clark just became the highest scoring player in NCAA Division I history. Which player did she pass in
Okay, I
the
don't
point
remember
total?
the name.
It could have been a lot easier, but Alec just had to throw it out there earlier.
Dang.
I literally don't
Thanks,
have a
Alex.
guess.
I don't have a
yeah,
guess.
If no one has a guess,
Charlie Chaplin
I'm
rules.
tempted to just give the points to Alex, but I'll give people a guess.
That seems
Try it then.
Can we just start guessing women's names and
Yeah.
see who is
So
closest?
to be very
Bethany.
clear, it is the men's and women's record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just don't remember who.
Men's and women's record.
If you can give me a player that played either for the same team or around the same time, maybe I'll give it to you.
What year?
I'm not giving you the year.
Dude, fucking Michael Jordan.
That is not correct. No.
My guess is you know him, you love him. Wilt
Adele.
Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain.
Good guess.
It's a decent guess.
Larry Bird.
I don't know if he
He was in there
played.
before
Wait,
it
was
a
this
thing, I'm
specifically
pretty sure.
basketball?
He played in
college?
1957. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the record.
Okay.
it's a pretty good guess, but that is not correct. I don't think anyone's gonna. If you didn't get the name,
Glenn Robinson.
Glenn Robinson
Physically.
is incorrect. Max, oh, you haven't
I don't
buzzed in
know.
yet.
Shaquille
All right.
O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Good
It's
answer.
not a crazy.
Good
It's not a
answer.
crazy guess.
I think
How
you
about
should
Larry
go back to
Bird?
the thing where you were just going to give me the points.
Whoa. Okay.
I just don't like the feeling of Alec being tied for last and then getting half of a question right and happen to have said a fact and is
You know
then
what,
in the lead.
Max?
That just doesn't
Did
feel
you-
like
would you have-
trivia.
would you
Who's
have
This
known-
complaining
episode,
now?
this episode has become a lot of, well, I think I'm just going to give this person the
Would you
points
have
for no
known
reason.
Caitlin Clark? Would the rest of you known Caitlin Clark? The name?
I would not have.
Yeah.
I would've
the
known.
name.
Caitlin Clark, Max would
I
have
would've
for
known.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I don't
right,
know
just
what to
give
do.
each of them a point.
Oh, actually, I have.
Give it
Wait,
another
well,
I
question.
have an
Extra
idea.
question.
What if you look up the actual points that each of the four players that we did, and then
No,
whoever had the
no.
highest points wins?
Guessing numbers? No.
Oh, this is an easy Wilt dub. I'm
Is
just gonna
that
say it
better
now.
than is that
I'm gonna
worse
say it
than
now.
just
Jordan?
randomly
He said
getting
he had
the
another
points?
question he could ask.
Oh, you could do that.
Wilt
I said
Chamberlain.
Michael.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Actually, this is very easy. I'm giving the question. I mean, the answer to Max because the player played for the same team, and it is not that far off.
Oh, who is the player?
So Shaquille O'Neal is, I think,
He is not a leading scorer.
he's no. He's
We went from an episode
he's
about objective
fourth.
facts to a lot of, well, maybe.
Well, it's because the
Bryce, I would
question.
like to take back what I said and say I think this was a very objective.
It's because
and
the
fair
question
question.
was the question was related to Cameron.
Ridiculous.
I didn't want to give a question where someone already said the answer previously.
My
You know what I'm
bad.
saying?
I thought Caitlin Clark was common knowledge enough to just say her name.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. All right, so Shaquille O'Neal is the fourth highest leading scorer for the university, LSU. So I'll give you the points, Max. The correct answer is Pete Maravich, who did it from 1967 to 1970 without the use of the 3-point line.
Now that you've said it, I would never have gotten it, but I recognize the name. I think from watching some of the
Yeah,
podcasts.
but that's the
I would
thought
never have
process.
gotten
Is
it.
like, well, maybe if you've heard, I was gonna make this a bonus question for this if someone.
If you've watched one of the
Yeah.
Iowa games or something.
Exactly. But yeah, good job, Alec, for saying it earlier, and good job, Max, for
Yay.
getting the right school. Of the
And so we get
previous
to split the
record
points.
holder.
That's what you're saying?
So Max gets 3 points.
Okay. That doesn't make
Wow.
any sense to me, but thank you.
You would have been more mad if I just read the question off and Max said Caitlin Clark.
I would have been really mad, but I would
think
have at
that was-
least. I actually would have been
Nah.
less mad because he got the right answer to the question.
Okay.
I'm pretty angry
Really?
either way this is
Alec
shaking
really
out,
is the
honestly.
Izzo of this round.
is
He
crazy.
just
I'm mad
constantly
I
that
can't
no
do
one
it
gets it
to
right, but we
refs.
still give the points
We've
out. That
had
doesn't make any sense.
4 questions now that are just everyone is wrong and we're still giving
Yeah.
out points.
Hey, to be fair,
You
I
asked
got
for one of them.
I got the prime one right. I got a prime one. No one else got
Correct.
it right.
That was deserved.
I knew that squirrels were around 26
also, to
million
be fair,
years ago.
this
if
is-
Bryce gave you the points like he was going to, you definitely would not be mad about it right now.
Shut up, Max.
This
That's
is
a true statement.
This is a great college basketball episode because everyone's arguing about the rules
Yeah,
of the game.
Everyone's angry.
Instead of
Everyone-
enjoying the trivia.
That's
Everyone-
3 seconds.
Everyone leaves more angry.
All right, I think people will be less angry about the next few.
I don't know
Yes.
about that.
Well, that's true. Someone will find a way to be angry. It's his
Let's-
college basketball.
True.
Yeah.
All right, question
Too woke.
13. Speaking of setting records, the NCAA.
Took me a second to process Alec complaining about basketball rules woke.
The woke agenda.
That's crazy.
All right,
Sorry.
Question 13. Speaking of setting records, Cameron, stop it.
I'm sorry, Bryce.
You're talking over the beginning of almost every question. All right.
Be funnier.
Question. I'm reading the question. Are you kidding me?
This is the real twist, is that Max doesn't get triggered this episode. Bryce gets triggered this episode. That is a twist.
Bryce, I thought you were the ref.
We need a ref for the ref. We need a ref for the
Cameron,
ref.
you're out of the game.
Get him out of here.
I'm
Sit
just
down.
playing.
All right. Question 13. If I hear any more from the bench, you're out of here.
Yo.
Speaking of setting records, the NCAA tournament game record for most number of points scored in a single game was set in 1970 by Notre Dame's Austin Carr with a total of 61 points. In the Pixar animated movie Cars,
Nice.
That's
what
awesome. That is awesome.
What is...
that transition?
Guys, I'm trying to focus.
Fucking transition.
I'm tempted to throw someone out right now. I said don't talk to the bench. All right. In the Pixar animated movie Cars, what is the name of Sally's Motel?
Oh, shoot.
Ethan.
Oh, it's like the Traffic Cone Inn or something.
That is incorrect.
No.
Cameron.
Oh, I know it.
Say it. There's a no. Let him
Cameron.
make him say it.
Cone zone.
No. Cone Zone.
Nice.
All right, Max.
I believe it is the Cozy Cone.
It is the Cozy Cone.
Damn it. I knew it. I was just too slow. Cozy
Any
cone.
complaints?
No.
We're good?
That was a fair
I'm
question.
okay with that. That was reasonable. That was an
pretty
objective
reasonable.
fact that
Yeah.
people
Let him
knew
play.
or
Let
did
him
not.
play.
That made sense.
Although I do think Cone Zone would have been a better name.
You're staying at the Cone Zone.
Ethan, yours was pretty close. It was Traffic
Cone Inn.
You had the visual right. You all did.
Yeah.
What was the transition there? How did that happen?
Austin Carr.
Austin Carr.
That's pretty funny.
Still a wild transition.
That was good.
That was good.
Damn.
All right, so Max sinks the 3 there. Where are we
Going
at
away.
points? Because I want to keep track of
we're
points a
coming up
little
on the
better
end.
towards the end.
I'm at 11.
I still
11.
have 2.
2,
I have 5.
4.
4. Okay, so Max is pulling away with the lead a little bit, but remember, second place moves on, so it's still very competitive to get into that second spot.
True.
How many questions do we have left?
We have 2 questions, and if necessary, we have an overtime, but I don't think anyone's going to be tied with the way it's shaped
We also
up.
have
We'll
not
see.
addressed the challenge question yet.
So I've like clinched a spot then, in theory.
Probably, yeah.
Unless you
All
throw.
right, question 14. In 2011, VCU started in the first ever First Four and reached the Final Four as an 11 seed. Name the first 4 elements on the periodic table by atomic number. All right, Max is buzzing in again first.
Hydrogen, helium. This is
And
where
you
it
get the
gets
other
tougher.
ones.
I might have buzzed in too soon.
All right.
I have 4 written
Do you have
down.
any others, or move on to Ethan?
I'll defer. I'll defer.
All right, Ethan,
I
do you
can't
have
think of the other 2.
do you have
Hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, and
This is about where I got.
it's
Thought
not
nitrogen
it's
is
not
5.
cesium, but I'll just say cesium because I don't know.
is incorrect? Alec?
I have hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, carbon. I don't
okay.
think it's right.
Incorrect. Cameron.
So I know I kind of can follow this based on how stars, when they get too large,
Go for it,
let
Cameron.
me go with it. They start,
them
so hydrogen becomes helium, and then the helium gets compressed in the core, and eventually, God, it's not iron. That's too heavy because iron's like 10.
Cutting you down.
Nitrogen,
Jump ball.
oxygen.
Oxygen's like 6, isn't it?
No.
No carbon is 6 oxygen.
All right, so if anyone can,
Yeah.
hydrogen and helium are the only 2 correct that have been named so far.
Oh,
I will give the point to whoever can name. It's open now. Whoever can name one of the other 2 first.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Cesium, xenon,
Argon, neon,
potassium,
silicon. Nope.
Cobalt.
iron,
Sodium.
zinc.
Nope.
Zinc
Nope.
it's probably a gas. Nitrogen,
Magnesium?
argon,
Seems
helium,
heavy.
carbon.
Oxygen.
You're saying
Carbon
I think
dioxide.
you said almost all of the rest of the top 10. John's screaming right now.
Yeah.
He's out of his chair.
I was gonna do the first 4 states of the union if that would have been easier. We can switch to that.
Chlorine? No.
I know the first. I don't really
Bromine?
remember.
Bromide?
Mine.
No. All right.
What are they? I'm just curious.
Do you want to give anyone the points?
No,
We're saying
hold on.
Hey,
I
I
wanna
got
keep
number
going with
5.
this.
I got number 5.
I've got nothing left. I'm gonna keep going.
I did get the first 2 first.
Yeah, we
That's
all
true.
got
That's
hydrogen.
true.
I'm not
That's
giving
true.
you points
Those
for
are
that. Sorry.
easy.
I was hoping
Alkali.
that one person would at least say one of them. That's what I figured it would come down to.
Bryce, can we start going to
Calcium.
letters?
Chlorine?
Okay, I will give you the starting letter now. You ready?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
The starting letter for the 3 is L.
Lithium.
You all said
I
it.
said it
so
first.
close.
I said it first.
I said it first, 100%.
I don't
I don't
know.
know
Okay,
if there's a way to
Lithium.
judge
the
that
other
one.
one.
What's the other one?
All right.
Lithium, man.
First letter is B.
Boring. Bromide.
Boron?
I said boron.
You said boron earlier.
I said
Yeah.
boron as my
Bromine.
first guess.
Bromine.
It's not bromine. It's
I
not
said-
boron. Boron's 5.
Basalt.
Bromine's 35.
Beryllium. Beryllium?
Beryllium is it. Max gets the point.
I'm triggered, people. I'm triggered.
Max getting 6 points in this manner is honestly
I am
an
triggered.
atrocity.
Oh, Alec. Oh, here we go. Everyone else is
This is a
complaining now.
regular
Yeah.
trivia question.
I
You
would
can't be
not have
upset
felt
about
good
this
if I
one.
got those points, just saying.
Good thing I clinched it without those, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So question 15.
Oh boy, I'm so scared.
Name the men's
woman.
and women's NCAA champions from last year, 2023.
Men's and women's.
Cameron.
I have no idea, but UConn and
5.
UCLA.
4. Incorrect. Alec.
Yukon and Iowa.
Incorrect. Max.
UConn and Notre Dame?
Incorrect. Ethan.
Yukon LSU.
That is correct.
my-
Ethan gets
Are
the
you
points.
serious?
Wow.
I
knew
was
that.
about to give the points to Alec because Iowa lost the championship game on the women's side.
I knew they got
to
far.
LSU.
Let's
I
go.
knew you-
Ethan with the
Ethan, did you know
clutch
UConn?
3 at
baby.
the
Wow.
buzzer.
Buzzards are so mad. Dreams are real now.
Well, we still have the challenge question. Remember,
That doesn't help me.
It
I
Doesn't
doesn't
don't
help
come true.
ever. I
Cinderella
never get
Bottom
it right.
seeds. The bottom
The
seeds.
All right,
Cinderella
so-
story.
at this point, Max moves on, and I think all
True.
3 of you could technically still get it.
If we get it, we're
That's
also
not
within
true.
3 points.
It is true because if you
I
get
have
it,
2
if you
points.
get it and the other 2 don't, then you
it's a
pass.
6-point swing.
Yeah.
That's
happen.
true. That's true.
All right. So, does anyone have an idea for the challenge question?
Can we check points real quick?
Yes.
High five.
Yep.
I have 2.
7.
14.
I cannot win.
Do
Cameron,
math.
You can't win.
You
You
have
can
to
get
be
the
in
yes, I
second
second
can.
spot.
place.
Sorry.
You can get the
Sorry.
second spot.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So, does anyone have an idea for the challenge question?
Can you go through the answers again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
Before anyone says anything, I think because of the close nature of this game, I want you to lock it in with writing first.
Okay.
And then we'll go one by one with the challenge. So write it down and make sure you are able to prove to me that that was your real.
All right. I've written it down.
Okay.
I'm literally praying. I'm literally saying prayers in my brain right now. I do not want to get out in the first round.
As the 1 seed, that would be. Can you imagine a team losing as a 1 seed in the first
that's-
round?
yeah,
that would be real, that was
it.
crazy.
Unprecedented.
Hey, speaking
Yeah,
from
that's
experience, it
insane.
sucks. It sucks.
Bryce.
True.
Bryce, I don't want to. Could you read the answers one more time,
All the way through.
if you wouldn't mind?
So they repeated all the questions so they
Cameron.
could remember what they were.
All right. I think it's time.
Cameron, you gotta lock in. We'll go Ethan first.
All right, so I was between 2. I was between the computer mouse one and the Michael Jordan Florida State one. And because Max had such a violent reaction to the where Michael went, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the Michael Jordan one.
Okay.
All right.
Alec.
I had the same thing.
Cameron.
Florida.
So, Bryce, can can I explain my approach to this question?
Just tell me what you challenged.
Doesn't matter. Your approach does
You
not
see,
matter.
Bryce, when stars form.
That's like
Sorry, my note app just closed. Hold on, I have it written down.
Just say it.
Computer mouse.
The correct challenge question was Michael Jordan.
Damn it.
But you both
we
got
both
it. So
put it.
Ethan
So Ethan wins.
gets the win. Gets the second place. To be clear.
Yeah.
Max, you are 100% correct. It is North Carolina, not Florida.
You know what? I don't feel bad about losing this because half of these questions were just at Bryce's whim.
I feel the same way.
The number 1 seed goes down. Oh, actually, we had 2 upsets, right?
2 upsets.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
double
low seeds
upset.
won.
All right.
Hey, Bryce, I'm not really that
Oh my
upset
gosh.
about this because I'm going to go take a nap. But I just want to say the only part I was upset about was when everyone scoffed at the 26 million years.
That was pretty funny.
Well, folks, looks like we've rolled into the station, and that's all the time we have. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus One today, we'd really appreciate if you told your friends about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. We're on all of the social medias as Bus One Trivia, all spelled out. You can check out our merch or submit your topic or question ideas at busonetrivia.com or email us at hi@busonetrivia.com. Interesting. Before we go, we'd like to thank Bert for the use
that
of our...
one not incredulously in our email.
No,
literally
I hold
in
my
the
opinion.
outro. What a stupid fucking email we have, huh?
Before we go, we'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a banger. Please join us next week when we have 4 new contestants competing on the other side of the bracket. And join us in 2 weeks where Max and Ethan will compete again in the Final 4 to see who is the Bus One 2024 champion.
Basketball.
Thanks for riding Bus One. We'll see you next week.
'Cause I'm gonna do it.